Good evening, guys. Hey, want to take a second here to shoot a real quick message out on Christmas Eve. Only a couple more hours, and matter of fact, my dad's birthday is on Christmas Day, so kind of looking forward to seeing him again. But I want to shoot a quick message out for a lot of people that may not understand. Facebook is changing their thing, so I hope I'm doing this right and I'm not tilted sideways. The messages are coming in sideways right now. I hate whenever Facebook moves and changes things around. But I want to shoot a quick message out for those of you that may not understand. I know right now, for those of you that have kids, the kids are probably in bed right now and you're getting ready to do the last minute, putting the presents underneath the tree and waiting for that magic of Christmas. When the kids get out of bed in the morning and they run out into the living room or wherever you have your tree set up and look under the tree and get all excited about ripping the presents up and the paper goes everywhere. If they're real young, they look at the boxes more than they look at the toys. But unfortunately, for a lot of non-custodial parents, we don't get that joy. Okay, my son is 11 years old, and only one time in his life has he ever woken up on Christmas morning to his dad. Only one time has he ever been able to experience that Christmas joy that everybody looks forward to. Ron Layton, Ron can sure give a testimony to this, because Ron's gone through a lot harder times than I have down in Florida. So thinking and praying for you, Ron. But, most people, when you have kids, that's one of the things that you look forward to. One of the biggest memories that you get with your kids is that joy on Christmas morning. And I see Ron on here and a few other friends joining in that know exactly what it's like. Only one time when he was 9 years old, I got to have Christmas Eve with Levi. He was able to spend the night over here, and we woke up on Christmas morning and opened the presents. And it was just an incredible experience. But there's so many people that don't have that. Matter of fact, most of you know I keep a journal that I've literally written to Levi every single night since he was born. So I've got 42 of these books now where I've written to him and basically journaled everything that happened in his life. And then a lot of times I'll put the pictures up there. But we're just going through the journal. And his very first Christmas, I missed out on. I had gone 204 days without seeing him. I'd been told that I would never be allowed to be a part of his life. Had to hire a private detective to find out where he was and spent a lot of money trying to be a part of his life. But we had actually, I'd actually gone through a court case and had only seen him twice at that point. And I had begged and pleaded with his mom, please, his first Christmas, let me have that magic of the first Christmas with him. And I was turned down. And I'll tell you what. There's a lot of you that can't imagine the depression that someone goes through and the sense of hopelessness that are going to be sitting on a couch tonight, absolutely, totally depressed, and they're not looking forward to Christmas. They're dreading Christmas because they're not going to see their kids. And a lot of them are wondering, will they ever see their kids? And so I challenge every single one of you tonight, please, if you're a Christian, please say a prayer, because I promise you, there are millions, that's not an exaggeration, millions of parents that will not get a chance to see their kids wake up tomorrow morning. And sadly, the number one day of the year for suicide for non-custodial parents is Christmas every year, because they just lose all hope. And you look forward to that joy, and then it's stolen from you. And the sad thing is those kids will never get a chance to experience life with that non-custodial parent, ever. Not just Christmas, no memories with them. So I challenge every single one of you to please say a prayer for any non-custodial parents. And that goes for men or women. Most of you know I'll fight just as hard for a non-custodial mother as I will for a father, because I'm fighting for the kids. Those kids deserve a relationship with their parent. But I also challenge you, if you know someone, reach out. I can't tell you how many friends reached out to me over the years. And at times when I was absolutely depressed, literally crying on the couch, and people would reach out and send me a text to let me know they were caring about me, or surprise me with Christmas presents, or, give me a phone call. And I'll tell you what, that sure meant a lot. So I challenge every one of you, think, is there anybody you work with, anybody you go to church with, any other parents at the school that your kid goes to, any neighbors that you know that will not see their kids tomorrow? Please send them a text. Give them a phone call. There is a marathon going on right now specifically for that. And I apologize, I don't know the page offhand. I think it's RFIRN. But if you go to the Americans for Equal Shared Parenting Facebook page, there's a 24-hour marathon going on with some of the leaders of the shared parenting community across the country, specifically for parents that are just absolutely depressed this time of year. And we're just hoping and praying that we can save some lives with this 24-hour marathon, that they'll tune in and they'll feel like they can relate to someone. So if you know of someone, please share that link. Brian Lee, a buddy of mine, has done this for years, and I'm very grateful that he allows me to be a part of it every year. I'll be on, I think, at 11:30 Central Time tomorrow, but there's just a lot of great people that are going to be on there. Oh yeah, Jennifer Payne is going to be on tomorrow. Excellent, the Michigan Connection. But guys, I'll tell you what, I challenge you, think of someone you know, because you can't imagine. You know, today, it's Christmas Eve. I made 5 phone calls. I normally don't try that much, but it's Christmas Eve. I want to talk to my son. And I called throughout the day. I spaced him out, so that I wasn't calling like 5 times in a row, but I spaced out starting at 2:30 this afternoon, and never got an answer, never got a return call. All I wanted to do was hear my son's voice on Christmas Eve. Now, I'm one of the fortunate ones. I will get a chance to see him tomorrow. But like I said, only one time in 11 years has he ever woken up to his own dad. So I'll be okay, so don't worry about me. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that have it worse than me. But I also challenge every one of you, too. We're having a trivia night. I think most of you know this is on my personal page. And so most of you know that my passion is trying to help kids have equal access to both parents. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of donations for that, especially during COVID. So I've been trying to drive for Uber. Matter of fact, I was out driving today. It's just nobody was going anywhere. From about 4 o'clock on, it just like died off. But I've been trying to support as much as I can some of our efforts. But with some of the medical bills that I have and all the medical challenges I've had the last 6 months, I just don't even have enough to pay my own bills, much less trying to support the organization. So we are doing a trivia night February 5th in St. Louis. So if you're anywhere in this greater St. Louis area, I would sure appreciate it if you'd attend. If you go to church with me, if you went to high school with me, if you were on any of the board of directors that I was on, any of the organizations I was in, the Republican committee, any of the business, the chambers, the networking groups, all the different clubs and organizations I've been a part of, this is a way that you can really help. It's not going to be a shared parenting trivia. The money is going to help the shared parenting community, but we're not going to be asking shared parenting questions. They'll be normal entertainment, geography, history, stuff like that type questions. So if you're in the greater St. Louis area and you can make it, it'll be Saturday night, February 5th. We'd love to have you. If you're not from St. Louis and you could donate an auction item, could you donate a $25 or a $50 gift card for like a national restaurant chain or something like that? We'd sure appreciate it, because we're going to be doing some auction items that night. So if you can, this is on my personal page, so shoot me a private message and let me know. Would you be willing to donate an auction item, make it a donation to the organization, or can you come to the trivia night on February 5th? But once again, I just want to say thanks again to all the personal friends watching this. Whether I've got a lot of friends on here. That it's amazing, too, with Facebook, how you reconnect with so many people that you went to high school and grade school and junior high with. But I appreciate every single one of you that have reached out to me, all the people I went to church with, or went to church with, but all the people that have been a part of my life over the last few years and really reached out and just been a great support system for me. I appreciate every single one of you. And just hope that everybody's able to spend some quality time with their family. And I will be talking to you later. Thanks a lot, guys.